This is a wonderful read. That is a wonderful. I wouldn't want you to think that I'm advertising, but this is a wonderful, wonderful book. It's full of it's full of it anyway. My favourite book as a little boy and right through my lifetime has always been The Wind in the Willows. Yes. Would you like to hear a little bit of it? The Wind in the Willows, the Riverbank. The mole, you see all about little animals. The mole had been working very hard all the morning, spring cleaning his little home. First with the brooms, then with the dusters on ladders and steps and chairs, with a brush and a pail of whitewash, till he had dust in his throat, his eyes, and splashes of whitewash all over his black fur. Spring was moving in the air above, and in the earth below, and around him, penetrating even his dark and lowly little house, with its spirit of divine discontent and longing. It was small wonder, then, that he suddenly flung down his brush on the floor and said, "Bother, bother, oh, blow," and also, "Hang spring cleaning," and bolted out of the house. He bolted out of the house without even waiting to put on his coat. Something up above was calling him, and he made for the steep little tunnel which answered in his case to the gravelled carriage drive. He scraped and he scratched and he scrabbled and scrooged, and then he scrooged again, and working busily with his little paws and muttering to himself, "Up we go, up we go," until at last, pop, his snout came out into the sunlight, and he found himself rolling in the warm grass of a great meadow. "This is fine," he said to himself. This is better than whitewashing." The sunshine struck hot on his fur. Soft breezes caressed his heating brow. Happy birds fell on his dulled hearing, almost like a shout, jumping off all his four legs at once in the joy of living and the delight of spring. Without its spring cleaning, he pursued his way along the meadow until he reached the hedge on the farther side. This is wonderful. You can see it, can't you? You can see the little mole coming out into the spring sunshine and suddenly realising that there's a great and wonderful world, to be explored. And that's what reading does. There are all sorts of wonderful, fabulous worlds for you to discover. It's all there. You choose your book. We have the most wonderful library, I think, in the world here in Liverpool. Go along there and choose a book, one that interests you, and you'll be transported to all different worlds. Fantasy worlds, marvellous worlds, wonderful worlds. Yeah, reading. The greatest thing ever invented.